Teeth, the lips, the tongue, the tip of the teeth, the lips, the tongue. I think that's what it is, I don't know.
Tip of the teeth, lips, the tongue.
It's rolling, it's too late to do that.
Tip of the lips, tip of the lips. All right, so currently we're in, or just outside Malaga, Spain. This is the city that we flew into. Same city we're flying out of. It's about 2 hours west of where we're, doing the training exercises, and had the entire SOFEX. All right. What's your name, sir?
My name is Sergio Lago.
Okay. And you're a lieutenant with the Electronic Warfare?
Electronic Warfare Regiment. We're based in Madrid, Spain.
Now, what does it look like for you guys who are looking at the Spectrum Guard? How do you know what's where? What are you looking at? What kind of things are they picking up?
We need some time to determine which emissions were already here and which are the new ones that we should focus on.
A baseline.
Yeah. So we create a baseline with the system, and once the mission is started, we compare that baseline with what's going on live.
Okay.
So that will give us some hits. That's the name
Some
the system
hits?
gives it.
This is big, especially today. Is it more? You think it's bigger today than ever before? Like your job?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's getting more importance, and here in Spain, particularly, we're getting the feeling that EW is becoming more important.
Pretty much what I did is just I allowed for this network in this area to be utilized. So I programmed these radios. There's a sector antenna up above to give coverage on the mountains and stuff. But that's pretty much it. I'm a communicator. I'm an FAE for Persistent Systems, which is a field engineer or a field application engineer. And that's pretty much just my job to make sure that radios and antennas are configured to whatever kind of network it's going to be integrated into.
Most of the time people see the S-band modules, but this one is a C-band, and you can tell because of its massive heat sinks right here. Right, and this is C-band is covering 4,400 to 5,000 megahertz. See that? And even the antennas are a little bit different on this. But what's cool is right now we are doing what's called cross banding. So we have multiple different bands, but all on one network, and you pretty much could just take a C-band, L-band, S-band, whatever band, and attach it with a single cable to another one, Ethernet in between them or something. And, that one Ethernet cable is bridging the L-band to the C-band to the S-band. So now anybody who's got a S-band, a typical radio like what y'all usually would see, when they can communicate and talk to anything that's on the C-band frequencies. There's plenty of different benefits to it in addition to that, right? Because frequency allocation and maybe jamming, there's plenty of different things that come into effect for cross-banding, but it's a super cool capability that we could do, and it's definitely not a common practice. Usually a radio operates on one set of frequencies and can only communicate with another radio on that same set of frequencies, but this is a little bit different.
And see, now I can talk.
Take a seat.
Now,
No, you can sit.
No, I'm done.
You done?
right, so now's the time where I go into the wave relay plugin. Right, I got all my talk groups right there. The first thing I'm checking for is to make sure that IP that I just changed I'm seeing that exact same IP, which I am, right, 60.1.
And you're seeing that IP right underneath talk group 1, which is command for you.
Right, yeah.
So it says command, then underneath the IP.
Yep, so then now I can push to talk, I can push out whatever kind of communications I need.
And when you push to talk through there, you're just communicating into the
through
microphone.
The mic, the mic and speakers through the laptop. Yep, that's correct. And then again, other options is I can change volumes, I can, the cool part is I can replay whatever was said, so instead of having to go back over the net and saying, hey, I didn't hear you, I can just repeat last, or replay last.
Oh. So you can replay, is it just the last transmission?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's usually like a little bit of like 5 seconds of whatever was said.
Sick.
Alright, so I gotta go to the next one real quick and
Yep.
make sure that he
Go
can
for
hear
it.
me.
That's pretty cool. I didn't even, I mean, I know you can save this stuff, even the audio and everything that's taking place on the network and record it. But I didn't realize that there's literally a button right next to the push to talk button for each talk group. It's just a little replay button. You know, it's a sideways triangle with a reverse circle around it. And when you hit that, it replays that last transmission that came through on that talk group. Super useful. Most of the time we're not paying attention to our radios. We're not hearing stuff and we're not, we miss it. And then we have to ask everyone around us, did you hear what was said or not? So that's pretty cool. This is taking the place of the dual push to talk, essentially the wave relay plug-in on ATAC or WinTAC. Sweet. Hopefully he's good so we can go get some food. I'm hungry.
So if you want to give him a good comms check on command line. You got a rest.
What's up?
Appreciate you, homeboy.
We're here, and that's it. You ready?
Or
Derek.
what you got for the people, Kyle?
Hide site. HRTV by Safran, Optics 1. They're connected over Wi-Fi right now. He was pulling on his EUD, but had a little bit of issues at first, but we were pretty much just too far away.
Yeah.
In all this foliage, their positions are too spread, so we brought the HRTV in and made sure that it was connected, and now that HRTV feed is feeding over the network through the Android device. They got their objective down there. That's where we're about to hide. They've just launched some drones from this spot too.
Probably like 10. Still got it. That was like 50. 50? Yeah, probably. Yeah, so we made it. We're out at sea. Somehow we ended up on a boat. Not complaining, because this was our method of travel. But anyways, it's been super dope working here with the Spanish military. They've been like, you know, familia. It's been cool. Anytime you get like a chance to work with different nations, different cultures, you know, I highly encourage that you just embrace the thing in totality and just kind of, yeah, you know, just dive right in, because what it really does is it kind of opens that perspective of, you know, you might be missing something back home, or maybe, you know, maybe you're living life a little too complicated, because life out here is super simple, you know.
So you've essentially been rolling with, I guess, Navy, you know, kind of the SEALs.
Yeah, like the Navy Special Warfare, you know, repping the Commandos. I think they got the sickest logo out here. That's just my opinion, though, but it is what it is.
Well, what are we about to do?
So we are about to go right into kind of an HRO, like a hostage rescue operation. We're taking off from ship. You know, it's going to be a TST, time-sensitive target, hopping in the helos, going to the objective. They're going to fast rope out of the helo onto the building, and at that point they're going to do a simultaneous multilateral operation with another team as well. And so they're going to take this entire village down. I believe it's this team that's going to end up with the time-sensitive target on the main compound of interest, but we'll see. Yeah, so we're about to set up the Mohawk for them real quick. Just, we got to wait for this GPS to hit.
but as far as like the exercise and everything we've done prior, it's finally culminated. It was a super awesome experience. We're by far, extremely lucky to be in the position that we're in, to have the friends that we're in, and to have the type of units that utilize wave relay, persistent systems, equipment. We're very lucky to be welcomed, open-armed by people like that. So we closed it out. Just to recap, what we had kind of done was, we were pretty much embedded with 2 different teams within Special Operations of Spain, and we performed a large-scale multi-domain exercise that was covering a vast geographical area, pretty much half of Spain, different training areas, different key locations. We had the entire military industrial complex rolling to make this training exercise happen and make it as real world as possible. We closed it out. We learned a lot of new things, made a whole bunch of new friends. Hopefully we'll be back here. It was a great experience overall. We kind of did split teams the whole time, which I'm sure if you're watching this, you'll figure that out by this point. But we were kind of split teams, rolling around with each of them. We covered everything from the air, the sea, the land, and even,
Even like cyber and EW.
even the cyber, cyberspace. So it was super great. Full mission profile, true full mission profile from start to finish of everything, right? From the, even the workup before. I don't know how much of that's going to be in it, but a little bit of the workup, the prior reconnaissance and information gathering campaign, into the planning process that continuously evolved as, essentially we were being fragoed.
Yeah.
I don't know what you got to add.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot that we learned here. When it comes to stuff like this in the field marketing realm, it's like anyone can go out there and put on a demo and have a controlled environment and, the perfect situations. But like, we prefer being out there with the dudes, training, getting after it. Like, you're gonna see, we were in hide sites, we were on birds, we were, he was out there on the Zodiacs, like ripping around with them, setting up equipment. And like, that's how we prefer it, because, we're gonna see, the challenges that the actual end users face, and then we can help troubleshoot them on the spot, set up kits. Like, we really fully want to embed ourselves with who we're working with. We want to thank everyone that we worked with out there, not just, obviously the people with Persistent Systems. Shout out to Jose. Jose was holding it down. Trey, Jeff, Josh, out there on the ship, dude.
Josh got a sea service ribbon with the Spanish Navy. So, no, seriously, we can't, this is not something that's like something we do by ourselves. Anytime we go out, we have the support of everyone else in Persistent Systems, from the account managers, the sales engineers, the field application engineers, from our integrators, and as well as our other international resellers like MenPro this time. So their support is like by far the reason that we can do this. I'm most proud of the people, man, the friends we made along the way. There's nothing that beats that. We get a taste of our former lives when we come out and do this stuff, and you find out no matter what language you speak, they're all just like us. We're all the same dudes. We're passionate about the same things.
Doing any kind of joint operations, when you have multiple different teams that from different organizations, different companies, that piece is huge. And then for everyone, it's like shared suffering almost, for everyone to face a lot of problems and challenges and find ways to overcome and adapt. That's always super cool. And then for the Persistent Systems side, obviously, man, like, we did some really badass shit out there. It's, at one point in time, I was on a bird talking with Kyle with comms. We had the MPU-5s running. I had a iPhone in my hand, capturing the live stream, looking down at my RDC. I'm pulling feed. I'm looking at dots on the map with ATAC, tracking all that stuff. And then I'm like holding my camera cinematically to film, what's going on in the bird, to help bring that, paint that picture. And that's just one of the amazing things that I was able to do working with this team and based on the network that we built out there.
All right, dudes.
Time to eat, bro.
Yeah, we got that Thai food. Thai food in Spain? Who heard about that? Oh, dude. just reminiscing about our time in Spain, watching Max game, episode 5, Spain part 2. That's it. But no big deal. We got coming up actually in a few days is SHOT Show. SHOT Show starts on the 20th. Tuesday the 20th, day 1 of SHOT Show. Please come stop by our booth. Our booth is 44155 in the Venetian, 44155 in the Venetian. Come get an experience. We've got plenty of robots there, plenty of different things, and we'll have pretty badass giveaways every day. So make sure you come by, come see it. You're not gonna get handed a pamphlet, a sales pamphlet or booklet. You're gonna literally put on plate carriers, come operate robotics, come use our communication systems, and see how everything works. It's like a little amusement park within SHOT Show.
Yeah.
So come check it out.
The full, what is it, the live immersion experience? It's going to be like a mock crime scene?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Maybe not.
If you're law enforcement, you'll definitely want to come stop
Yeah,
by.
for sure.
Though. I'll say that.
Military as well.
Yeah. All right, that's it, guys. 44155, Venetian.